What is up, team? Welcome back to Rewind episode 11. I hope you missed me. I hope you all enjoyed episode 10 that Neda did while I was away. I know I did. I watched it from Spain. It was really, really good. As always, I'm about to hit you with this week's top reading recommendations, some little news items, and some SMR updates that I think you guys should know about and have in your lives right now. Say it every week. If you're enjoying the content and to follow along with this series and to not miss an episode, make sure you're following us on social media, which you can see right now on screen, as well as the video description down below. I'm Luke. This is episode 11. I'm excited to be back. Let's jump straight into it. First up for this week, a really exciting new article from Robert Haig, which illustrates how the Walt Disney Company in Latin America measures engagement, and more specifically about how they can engage consumers just as innovatively as digital media can. This is a really interesting read, really insightful, so I really encourage you guys to check it out. Number 2 for this week is the next installment in our new series, Youth on Tech, and this is written by North Star Research Partners Matthew Helen. And this article is all about how you write surveys for children. Now remember, this is from a survey with over 2,000 people aged 11 to 18, and this is where these insights come from. So make sure you check it out, it's a good read. Third reading recommendation for you guys for this week. Professor Ravi Dar and Mesh Experience's Fiona Blades recently put up this article about how research from the academic circles and how research from the commercial worlds come together, how they interact, how they engage with one another. It's a really interesting article. It's kind of our topic at the moment on Research World. It's also sort of a buzzword, a hot topic at the moment within the sort of the wider industry. So I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Give it a read and let me know. What are your thoughts? Number 4 for you guys. New article this week from Diana Derval of Derval Research, and this is about how to gamify teaching people new skills. It's about a series strategy-driven game called City of Mystery, and what's really cool about this is she's made this game about how you teach people new skills without them realizing they're even learning them. So really interesting. Check out the article. It's about the 9 principles of how to do this. And last but not least, my 5th reading recommendation for you guys for this week is from consumer psychologist Patrick Fagan, who lectures at several universities in the UK and is also from BrainChimp UK. And this one centers around how to use academic research in the commercial world and sort of his 4 guiding principles for doing this. So this ranges from being data-driven to, in his words, trusting no one. So I'm interested to see what you guys think about these principles. Go give it a read and let me know. So that wraps up my 5 reading recommendations for you guys for this week's episode. Hope you enjoy them. They're really interesting reads, so really do check them out. And please, I'm always curious to know what you guys think after reading these. You know, I can tell you how good these articles are, but I'm curious to know what your thoughts are. So as always, reach out to us on our social media, which is on screen right now and in the description down below. And I say it every week, but for feedback on me, the video series, and just content in general on Research World, please do reach out. And of course, I want to talk about you on this series just as much as I talk about everyone else. So if you'd like to be featured on Research World, reach out at contact@researchworld.com. It's the email you see on screen right now. And let's jump straight into this week's trending news items. First up this week, Kantar's North America CEO Reed Cundiff, who is also our SMR Congress Program Committee Chair, has recently written an article about what you guys can expect to see at Congress, both in the program, about this theme of transformation, as well as what you can expect just from an SMR event in general. So it's really interesting. You can see it on screen right now. Make sure you check it out. My second little news item for you guys for this week. If you do anything related to data and insights in the Middle East, then you need to be on top of the latest data protection laws and developments happening in the region. And lucky for you, we have you covered. Our team of experts in the Professional Standards and Government Affairs team have just written this great article. You can see it right now on screen, detailing all of the latest developments that you guys need to know about if you're doing research in that region. So check it out, it's a good read. So that wraps up this week's reading recommendations and news items from Rewind episode 11. And as always, I'm going to finish with just a quick few SMR updates that I think you guys need to know about. First up, very quickly, if you haven't done so already, I really encourage you guys to register for our Congress this year happening in Edinburgh, September 8 to 11. We have almost triple figures for speaker numbers, world-leading brands and innovators that are both attending, speaking, or exhibiting at the event, loads of networking opportunities, and so much more. So make sure you register. The standard fee deadline is this Friday, August 16th. So if you want to save some money while also registering for the Data and Insights Summit of the Year, then make sure you do so before Friday. Just head to smr.org/congress for everything you need. And of course, I said it in my last episode, but registration and the program for our SMR Fusion event in Madrid, 10 to 14 November, are also live. So if you haven't checked it out and registered yet, I really encourage you guys to do so. Just head to smr.org/fusion. It's got everything you need. And last but not least, if you're looking for new business partners to help you create meaningful insights, or if you're just looking to find out some different things and different companies in a region of the world that you're not so familiar with, head to our SMR directory, the Marketplace for Business. It's just had a bit of a refresh. I know you guys are going to love it. Just head to directory.smr.org. And that wraps up this week's episode. That's Rewind episode 11. As I've said throughout the video, I hope you guys have enjoyed the content. As always, make sure you're following the social media, which you can see on screen right now, and get in touch if you want to be contributed at this very email address, and I'll see you in the next one.